I am back. Alright, so it's been a few days since I took the delivery of my Gibson Dethklok Thunderhorse Explorer. So I wanted to quickly talk about the guitar today, a little bit more in depth than the video that I did for unboxing of the guitar. I guess I was a little bit too over dramatic in that video where I took so much time to open the case to show you guys what the guitar looked like. So anyhow, so let's talk about this guitar, huh? So as previously said, this is a Dethklok Thunderhorse. I'm not, you know, as many signature guitars as I own, I'm really actually not that fond of signature guitars. Because it's, you know, in a way, if you look at it, it's really limiting. But, you know, this guitar, whether it was a signature guitar or not, I would have gotten it because I just love the finish of the guitar and the way it sounds and the way it looks, and just everything about this guitar. It epitomizes everything I want in an Explorer. So having said that, I'm not familiar with the band Dethklok at all. I actually, after someone told me that this was a signature act from Dethklok, then I actually went and took a listen to a couple of their songs. Actually, you know, not not bad. By the way, I'm still sick. So anyhow, all mahogany neck. They say it's a quarter sawn, but obviously I can't tell that just by looking at it because the neck is completely painted black. And the board is ebony fingerboard, acrylic dot inlay, the droopy headstock, mini Grovers, and the truss rod cover says Thunderhorse. Actually, let me take it up to you and show you guys what it looks like. So there's the headstock, where it says Thunderhorse right there, what the fingerboard looks like. Burstbucker 1 on the neck, Burstbucker 2 on the bridge, and two pneumatic and stop tail. Pickguard, I haven't taken out the plastic cover on the pickguard yet. Volume, and tone. Beautiful silver burst finish, which I dig a lot. And body binding. So when this guitar was first introduced, this was the only US made Gibson Explorer that carried a body binding, but apparently, as a couple of you have pointed out, since then Sammy Hagar Red Rocker Explorer also has body binding, as well as Explorer Pro. So there you go, and on the back, all black. Alright, so let's take it back. What I notice here is fit and finish is dead supreme. Problem with ordering Gibson guitars nowadays is because it's the inconsistency. You kind of, it's like a box of chocolate in Forrest Gump movie. You don't know what you're going to get. So I was a little bit worried when I was ordering this sight unseen because I didn't know what kind of guitar I was going to get. Luckily, this is a keeper. One of the guys who left a comment on the unboxing video said he actually had 2 different units of this guitar and he had a lot of issues, so he ended up returning both of his Thunderhorse Explorers and ended up getting himself a Dean. You know, obviously it's a good choice. The Dean's a pretty fine guitar. Luckily, I don't have the issues that he has. So I will talk to you about the guitar. This guitar is not plecked out of the Gibson factory like the higher end Gibson US guitars. So when you look at it, you can tell the nut isn't quite filed down as much as it should be where these strings sit, the grooves. And the binding work looks dead on, looks really good. Factory setup was okay, however the action was a bit higher than some of the other US Gibson guitars that I have gotten, whether for myself or gotten for someone else or what have you. So action is a little bit high, so I'm actually fighting as I'm trying to play. But it's not terrible, so that's just something easily adjustable. And like I said, burst bucker 1 and burst bucker 2. Originally, when I ordered the guitar, I was thinking maybe down the road I would swap them out for something like a bare knuckle, but you know, I'm actually digging the sound that's coming out of the guitar, so I most likely will end up just keeping things the way they are. And what else can I tell you? So they, on the Gibson website, they say the neck joint, they use something called the mortise and tenon construction to have the 2 different pieces, body and the neck, form a one strong unit. Whether that's a marketing blurb or it's something they actually do to strengthen the joint, that I don't know, but you know, it's solid. And you guys saw me playing it a little bit. It actually hangs quite nicely. There's no, you know, headstock drop like this. Matter of fact, one of the reasons why I love the Explorers is not because of, you know, one of the reasons why I dig the Explorer so much is because the way it hangs, it just balances so well, right? And on top of that, because of sheer just amount of wood that's in the guitar, I think it resonates well, and you know, there's a lot of sustain. And you know, and it looks damn cool. So anyhow, so it definitely has a cool vibe going with this guitar. I dig it a lot. On the back of the headstock, you can see that you know, there's a serial number and the embossing of the Made in USA 2011. But boy, it's like barely visible. You can't even tell. So anyhow, so that's pretty much what this guitar is all about. Let's see, I'm going to try to talk as little as possible because I'm still ill and not feeling all that well. So we'll wrap this up as far as this guitar is concerned. I have 2 other guitars that I want to show you on the next video. And then there's going to be a shootout video which I'm preparing for. And then my USB interface died, which I use for, you know, taking the Shure SM57 mic into the USB interface to the computer. So that died. So instead of just going out and getting another USB interface, I ended up just getting me a Avid 11 rack, because not only does all that amp emulation stuff, which is quite nice, but it also can function as USB interface. So I will take delivery of that at some point later today. So I will work with that. I'll try to figure that out at some point and do a video of that. And all subsequent recordings will be done through the USB interface of 11 rack, whether I use straight up amp heads or Line 6 Pod HD 500 or even the amp simulation straight out of the 11 rack. So anyhow, that's that. And today the guitar was plugged into my Orange Rocker Verb 50. So there you go, and I will see you guys later on. Until next time, you guys all take care.